Good morning, my lovely people, and welcome back to my channel. So I don't know if you remember, but a couple days ago I asked you guys on my Instagram what you would prefer to see, a natural look or a glam look, and I think the poll was pretty close, and the results were 57% natural and 43% glam, so it was pretty close. I know some of you want a glam look, so I will definitely get that going for you guys. I just thought I would do the natural look first because that's what most of you wanted to see. So that's what we're gonna do today. I have work in about an hour, but I'm about to go eat breakfast with my boyfriend, so basically I have to make this real quick. Like I said, I just woke up, so excuse me if my words are a little bit, you know what I'm saying, it takes me a little bit to acclimate to the real world after I wake up. So how this video is going to be formatted is I'm going to show you what I'm using, start applying it, and then probably speed through most of the steps. You'll still be able to see what I'm doing. It'll just be fast. If you have any questions, you can be sure and leave a comment down below. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to moisturize. Moisturizer that I've been using for a long time now. This is honestly like the best moisturizer that I found. So this is called this Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. And I'm just going to take one pump. One pump is enough. We're just going to put that all over the face and then rub it in. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is like the travel size, so it's kind of small and I'm almost out of it. And I should have bought a new one on that Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale because it went on sale, but I missed it and I'm kicking myself because of it. This is like probably my favorite primer ever. So I'm just gonna dot that on. I have a mirror right here, so if you see me looking, that's where I'm looking. And for this one, we're just gonna lightly kind of like press it in. My skin is not looking its best today, so just excuse that. This primer just brightens up the complexion. It's so pretty and so easy to use. Like, just one of those you can't go wrong using. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with this Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's a setting spray and a priming spray, and I actually really love it. I feel like it makes my makeup last longer, so I'm just gonna do that. Get my face misted very nicely. I have this beside me, so I'm just going to use it to dry my face. Now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and do some eyes instead of starting with the face. Usually I start with the face, but today I want to start with the eyes just because it's more interesting and it takes the longest, so I want to go ahead and get that done with. Okay, I'm gonna use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer to prime my eyelids, and I'm just gonna do a little bit and then blend it out. You just want to cover up like any veins or anything you have on your eyelids and put down a solid base so that your eyeshadow blends a little bit better and shows up a little bit better. So I have the Hanging in Hawaii palette from BH and I have the Love in London from BH. And honestly, with this look, with this shirt, I think I'm gonna go with, I think I'm gonna go with the Hanging in Hawaii palette and just do like, honestly, the most simple look because that's what I do on an everyday basis. Sometimes I don't even wear eyeshadow, but sometimes I just want to, you know, do a little extra. However, since there's not a lighter shade in this one, I'm gonna have to dip into this one real quick, grab this Scone shade, and just like set this concealer down on my eyelid. Then we'll move into the Hanging in Hawaii palette. Now I'm going to start off with this shade right here. This is called Shaka. Is there one called Laka? I'm just going to basically put that all over the crease. In the inner corner, in the outer corner. You don't have to be too precise with these shadows. You literally just like slap them on. So with these shadows, you do have to build them up a little bit. I went into that shadow 3 times just to kind of like pick up some more pigment and put it on my eyelid just to get the color that I wanted. Next, we are going into and I can't tell which of my brushes are clean or not. Next, we're going to go into this Tiki shade down here at the bottom. It's a little bit darker. And we are just going to put that right up under where we just put the first shade. I know everyone's idea of natural varies, but my idea of natural is like neutral tones, toned down face makeup, like not super contoured, basically just like as real looking as possible, but still look like you have on makeup kind of. I do have like a no makeup look, but this is like just a natural makeup look, if that makes sense. So I am going to do kind of a little bit more of a darker eyeshadow in the outer corner, but that's definitely up to you. If you just want to do the first few steps and not do the darker on the outer corner, then go for it. Now I'm going to use this Jaclyn X Morphe JH33, and I'm going to go into Maui down here. It's a little bit darker. We're just kind of building up the color so that it looks as blended as possible. We're going to focus out a little bit more toward the eyelashes. And honestly, the most important thing you can do for looks like these is to blend. Just blend. Just blend as much as possible. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the blending brush and just kind of buff all this in together. And then we are going to take a really small buffer brush, go into this darker Mahalo shade, Mahalo, and basically just stamp that in the outer corner just like that. So I'm not gonna lie, these shadows aren't performing as well as I would like for them to. I think I actually like the Love in London palette a little bit better. These are just a little bit patchy. Okay, I'm taking way too much time on this. So finally on the eyes, I'm going to go in with this pineapple shade. It's right here. And I'm just gonna use my finger to put that on my eyelid. That's my favorite way of applying shimmers. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And then I think I'm going to go in with Waikiki down here. It's a little bit warmer because I just want to warm up this shimmer shade a little bit. So I'm just going to go in like tiny amount and just place it on top of the pineapple shade. And then we're just going to buff the shimmer shade into the matte shades with the buffer brush. That is so hard for me to say. So that's what the eye looks like. As you can see, it's nothing special. It's just something to brighten up the eyes and give them some depth. So that's what we're going for. Now my face is prepped. I think I have some fallen eyeshadow on my face, so I am going to take my kabuki brush and just like sweep some of that off. So now we're going to go straight into foundation. I'm using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. So I'm just going to put some on my hand first, about 2 pumps, and then go in with my e.l.f. beauty sponge and just pounce this on. So I put my foundation on, and I'm still kind of testing this out. I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet, but it always looks weird as I'm putting it on, and then after it sits there for a minute, it just like magically smooths out and just makes my skin look good. I don't know. So I still don't know how I feel about it yet, but it's pretty much the only foundation that matches me right now because I've lost almost all of my tan. Next, I'm going to go into the Born This Way powder. I've already put some in my lid, and I'm just gonna, oh shoot, you know what, I haven't put on concealer yet. Hold up. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And I just got all that on my pants. Perfect. And I'm just going to put that under the eyes like so, just to conceal the little amount of sleep I got last night. And then I'm also going to put a little bit on my chin area because I always need a little bit of help on that. So now that I've got my concealer on, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way setting powder from Too Faced. And the only place that I'm going to use this is under my eyes. I'm just going to bake with it. But then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to go in with that Flower Beauty Perfecting Powder that I talked about in my March favorites. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. Put that everywhere that I didn't apply the Too Faced powder. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're almost done. We're gonna do some bronzing, and I have this new brush that I'm obsessed with. It's definitely gonna be in a favorites video one of these days. And it is the perfect shape for getting right in the hollows of your cheeks. Oh, and the bronzer I'm using is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is just in the shade Bronzer. See, look how good of a line that does. Like, what? And I'm also very late. It is like 9:23. Okay, now that we've kind of contoured the cheeks a little bit, we're going to go in with a baked bronzer. It just kind of makes you glow and look a little sun-kissed. It's got more of shimmer to it, but this is always one of my go-to products for days like this. And I'm basically just putting it exactly where I just put the Butter Bronzer, but I'm using a bigger brush and not focusing it directly under my cheekbones. I'm just kind of slapping it on everywhere. Then we're going to go in with the blush real quick. This is the Satin Touch blush. Why do I have such a hard time? Okay, this is the Satin Touch blush from Essence, and it's broken, so don't mind that. I'm just going to take this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and tap it in a little bit. Just a little, stamp it on, and then blend it out. Alrighty, we're almost done with the face. I'm going to use this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is in the shade Be My Highlight, and then I'm going to take this e.l.f. this e.l.f. brush, and just highlight the tops of my cheeks. We already are pretty glowy because of the baked bronzer, and the blush has a little bit of shimmer to it too. The thing I like most about this look is that you can still see my freckles. Like it said, it's super natural, so I don't know, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna put on some mascara. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, and I'll be right back. So when I opened my mascara, it flicked a huge wad of mascara at me, so I'm just gonna try to get that off with a spoolie. Now all we like is the lips. Oh wait, no, eyebrows. I just realized I forgot to do my eyebrows. Okay, so what I do for my eyebrows is this right here. And that's it, boys and girls. And then I'm gonna run and grab a lipstick real quick, and then I will give you the final look. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Sugar Rush Sugar Coat in the shade Frosting. So that's what that looks like. I actually love these lipsticks. They're so pretty and so comfortable. So this is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something and had a great time watching it. I just thought I would sit down and film it since I had to put on makeup anyways. And so yeah, this is just what an everyday makeup look looks like for me. Usually don't wear eyeliner on an everyday basis because it stresses me out, and I just like how my mascara looks by itself anyways, so that's what we do. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye guys.